תפתח מופיע יצירתך אדוני אדוני שפתי תפתח Adonai, Ori, 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 Adonai, Ori, 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 Ve'ishi, Ve'ishi. Adonai, Ori, Ori, Ve'ishi, Ve'ishi, Adonai, Ori, Ori, Mi Ephra, Adonai, Maoz Chayai, Mira, Adonai, Maoz Chayai, Maoz Chayai. You are my light, my hope, my guide. I am
Erev Tov,
Erev
everyone.
Tov, shalom, shalom, shalom. How's everybody doing on this lovely Wednesday evening? Good to see so many people logging on to our Zoom page. Rabbi, I imagine there's some folks on Facebook already, Ken.
There are. So say hi to the people who I know are here who have identified themselves, to Marilyn and Adele and Donna and Lisa and Ellen. Welcome to all of you. And if you're following along on Facebook Live, let us know. And if you're someplace else, like on YouTube, well, hope you enjoy it. I don't know how to follow along with you at the same time. But if you're on Facebook Live, say hello. And we're going to start with a little music, as we always do, to warm up our spirits. And so I'm going to turn it back to Cantor Paul.
Cool. If you do happen to find yourself on YouTube, you can leave a message. Challenge is that we're not monitoring YouTube in real time like we do on Facebook, but we'd love to hear from you. We'd love for you to connect with us. Many things, many wonderful things happening at our synagogue. You're invited to check out our homepage at tbipomona.org. Look at our Facebook page. Wonderful Shabbat coming up this, not that they're all not wonderful, but special, little bit of a special event this Friday night. So we can start with a little Hine Matov. Hine Matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. One more time. Hine Matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov, one more time. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
Erev Tov, and welcome on Facebook Live to Janet and to Paula and to Jennifer. Welcome. It's wonderful to have you with us. Anybody want to say hello before we share a story this Shabbat? Lonnie, you want to say hello?
And by the way, Shabbat is.
Oh, sorry, it's this evening. You can share a story. I'm not going to tell it till later. No, just kidding. Come on, Lonnie. Okay, say hello.
Today we went to Pops and Granny's house.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, and we slept over last night, and I went bike riding with Pop.
Oh, wonderful.
This
Good.
was the first time seeing him go on his bike ride.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. All right. Aurora, go ahead, unmute yourself.
It's my birthday stuff, and we already decorate, and this is one of my decorating clips.
On Sunday, it's your birthday, so we started decorating.
More, and this is 11.
Wow. Aurora, how old are you going to be?
My whole hair.
Wow. Your whole hand. That's awesome.
Violet.
Look at that. Lots of hearts, rainbow hearts there. It's good. Wow. Happy birthday, Aurora.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's exciting. All right. Becca.
Okay, your turn.
Buddha cat in Uma's house the other day slept on top in the garage on top of the car, slept overnight.
Boo the cat slept on the car overnight?
That's what you want to share, sweetie? You want to tell them anything else?
What are you having for dinner tonight?
I'm having a quinoa with schnitzel and veggie.
Awesome. That sounds very good. Little quinoa. That's awesome. Good.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Debbie. All right. And hi to Rochelle as well, who has joined us on Facebook Live. All right. I'm going to share a story with everybody. This is called The Wise Shepherd. It was one thing for our ancestors to receive the Torah at Mount Sinai. It is another thing completely for us to live according to its teachings. So it's fortunate that there have been some people who are good examples of how to live a life of Torah. There was once a couple named Akiva and Rachel, and they are two great examples. The story of Akiva and Rachel took place almost 2,000 years ago when Israel was called Judea and was ruled by the Romans. For many years, Akiva was a shepherd in the service of a very wealthy man, Kalba Savua of Jerusalem. All day long, Akiva tended sheep. He made sure that the wild beast did not harm them and that none of them ran off or got lost. Sometimes when he was in the field with the sheep, Rachel, Kalba Savua's daughter, would come and sit with him. She was beautiful, and he loved to spend time with her. She loved to sit with Akiva. He was not like the other men around. He was quiet and he was humble, but he was also very bright and always had something interesting to say about Torah, about God, about the world. Rachel would listen to him talk for hours. Especially, she loved the wonderful stories he would tell. In particular, a story about a fox and a group of fish. So again and again, Akiva would turn to Rachel and tell her the story. Once, a hungry fox decided to catch some fish for dinner. On his way to the stream, the fox thought of a clever plan to help him catch the fish. When he saw some fish swimming toward him, he called out to them, "Ah, my friends, some men have come into the forest carrying nets to snatch you for their dinner. Jump up here on my back, and I will take you to another stream to be safe." The fish stopped for a minute and thought about the fox's warning. And then one of them answered, saying, thank you for your offer, but we cannot come with you. Why not? Asked the fox. If you do not come with me, you will get caught by the other fishermen. Maybe that is so, said the fish, but we are fish, and we belong in the water. You are a fox, and you eat fish. If we stay here, we might be in danger, but if we leave the water with you, we will surely be eaten. So Akiva said to Rachel, the Jews are like the fish, even though the Romans threaten us if we study our Torah. We are Jews, and Torah is our way of life. We would surely perish without it. We cannot live without Torah any more than fish can live without water. When Rachel heard Akiva speak this way, she knew that he would be a great teacher if only he had the chance to study with the wise rabbis. Akiva, she said one day, if I married you, would you devote your life to the study of Torah? For your love, Rachel, he said, I would do anything. To study Torah with the sages would be my greatest pleasure. When Kalva Savua heard that Rachel and Akiva had decided to be married, he was not happy. Akiva was not the kind of guy that he wanted for his daughter. He said, you could have picked the finest men in Jerusalem. Now you tell me you want to be married to a shepherd? I will not hear of it. Kalva Savua. But Rachel and Akiva married anyway. And soon after their wedding, Rachel told Akiva it was time for him to go away to the great rabbinic academy of Yochanan ben Zakkai and study with the famous rabbis. He studied going back and forth between Rachel and the academy for 24 years. And he gained a reputation as a great scholar and a teacher. When he finally returned home for good, he brought with him many students, and in front of all of them, Akiva brought forth his wife Rachel and said, if it were not for the love and patience of my wife, I could not have become the teacher I am today. If I have earned your respect, then she has earned twice as much. I owe all that I am to her. For many years, Akiva continued to teach students all about the Torah, and Rachel would sit under a tree listening to Akiva tell the stories that he had first heard when he was still a shepherd many years ago. Both Akiva and Rachel were considered the wisest folk around. And Akiva's stories continued to be as wonderful as ever, but they were especially sweet now. Erev Tov. We are going to move into our Siyyum, our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers. Welcome to Chris as well on our Facebook live feed. And then after that, we'll make a few announcements and have a closing song. So we're going to move into Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam, Leolam, Va'en. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, L'shalom, L'shalom, Ve'hamidenu Shomrenu, L'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. Vehamidenu shomenu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen.
Welcome to Sheila as well on Facebook Live. Good to have you with us. Ronan, it looked like you got a package from Amazon. Yeah. Hi, Ronan. Just a few announcements. As Cantor Paul mentioned, well, let's go in order first. First, tomorrow morning is preschool music with Cantor Paul.
Actually, Rabbi, I won't be able to do it. I put it up on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And told Teacher Deborah, unfortunately, there's a conflict for tomorrow morning, but I do look forward to seeing all of our preschool families on on Friday evening for our family Shabbat, and then next Tuesday and Thursday.
Great.
Sorry about that.
And on Friday, we have preschool or family Shabbat at 6:30, and then a special, our Pride Shabbat at 7:30 p.m. on Friday, our LGBTQ plus Shabbat. So we hope you'll join us for that. We have a guest speaker Friday evening, Rabbi Danny Shapiro, who's the rabbi chaplain at the Claremont Colleges, and he'll be sharing with us as part of services on Friday night, plus participation from a number of our congregants in the service as well. And Saturday evening, we have Havdalah at 7:30. Sunday, you get a day off from us. And then on Monday, we're back with Zoom Siyyum. So those are some of the things that are coming up in the immediate days. We are in the middle of a clothing drive. And the flyer's been out. You can drop off stuff at TBI on Tuesdays or Thursdays, or even arrange for things to be picked up if you need. It's clothes, but it's also blankets or bedding or backpacks or purses or shoes, any of those kinds of things put into like kitchen-sized garbage bags and delivered to the temple or arranged to be picked up. Anything else, Cantor Paul? And then I think Yvonne has something too.
No, nothing in particular. I think you covered it all.
All right, Yvonne, what do you have to say? You're muted though.
Saturday morning, Rabbi Rachel.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
Yes, I forgot to mention
Beit Midrash Minyan.
Great.
I think it's.
Was that in the community in the email, Paul? Do you know?
It was last Thursday.
Information has been shared. The Thursday email hasn't come out yet,
so it'll be in this week's. It was in last week's, according to Yvonne. So
right.
the Beit Midrash Minyan. I used to say the lay-led minyan, but it's led by Rabbi Rachel Axelrod now. Again, congratulations to Rachel on her recent ordination. And that is on Saturday morning. So if you're interested in participating in that minyan, the information will be out again this Thursday, tomorrow night in our congregational email, but it was also put out last week.
Right.
So
and if you have participated previously, it's a permanent Zoom meeting format. So just find the link that you already have or you already used in your history or emails or wherever.
All right. Any other announcements by anybody? Thank you for reminding us of that, Yvonne. We're gonna close with a little bit of music to sing us out. And thank you so much for being with us.
Adon Olam Hashem Alach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'et Nasa V'chafso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Ve'acharei Kiglot hakol levado yimloch nora vehu haya vehu hoveh vehu yeh betifara Adon Olam Hashem Alach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra It Nasa B'chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'acharei Kilot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora V'haya Vehu Hoveh Vehu Yeh Betifara Adon Olam Hashem Alach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra It Nasa B'chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'acharei Kilot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Vehu Haya Vehu Hoveh Betifara Vehu haya vehu hoveh betifara Vehu echad ve'en sheni Hamshilo ve'hachbira lireishi ve'litachli ve'lo ha'oz ve'lo ha'oz Vehu Eli V'chai go'ali V'tzur chavli V'tzara Vehu nisi Umanos li Menat kosi Ve'yom ekra Don Olam Hashem Alach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra It Nasa B'chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'acharei Kiglot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Vehu haya vehu hoveh Hu yeh betifara Don Olam Hashem Alach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra It Nasa B'chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'acharei Kiglot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Vehu haya vehu hoveh betifara Vehu haya vehu hoveh betifara Beyado of Kidruchi Edishan Ve'ira Eimruchi Viati Adonai li Velo ira Adon Olam Hashem Alach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'et Nasav Chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'acharei Kiglot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Vehu haya vehu hoveh Hu yeh betifara Adon Olam Hashem Alach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'et Nasav Chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'acharei Kiglot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Vehu haya vehu hoveh betifara Vehu haya vehu hoveh betifara.
Thank you, everybody, for being with us. Hope you have a really good night. We'll stand a really good tomorrow, and we will see you on Friday for Shabbat. Erev Tov, everyone. Lihitrot.
Erev Tov, and anyone participating in the Adult Jewish Learning class, that class will open up immediately following the close of our Zoom